of which, welcome guys back to another episode of shit. What's the name of this podcast again? Oh yeah, welcome back to the Pills and Games podcast. Sorry, it's been that long that in fact, it's been 5 months since the last episode and even longer since the last recording. Not counting the episode that didn't make it to air. So I'm Will the Gamer, as you guys may know. You guys remember Sabrina. Hi Sabrina. Sabrina's gone through a name change since we last had an episode of the podcast. She is no longer Pharmacy Sabrina. She is now Sabrina the Apothecary. We also would like to introduce a new member to the podcast, Ed Dude 107.
It's a me, Eduardo. Let's go.
Anyway, so yeah, we got Ed as a new member on the Pills and Games podcast. We have some topics to talk about today. Some that I'm not necessarily I don't necessarily talk about or like to talk about, and then there's some that like Ed might not want to talk about. And then Sabrina, oh no, we haven't heard about her opinions on the topics yet. And I'm expecting her to
sometimes.
I do also expect her to chime in with her own topics because she didn't have any added, so like that's up to her.
Wait, are we recording?
Yes, we're recording.
Yes, we're recording.
Oh, okay.
For once, I'm actually recording. For once, we're actually recording.
Yes, we finally started the recording.
After the fourth attempt, and one of them going, wait, why the fuck am I streaming?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you accidentally go live instead of recording.
We love when I accidentally go live instead of recording.
Oh.
Anyway, I think we should just go ahead and hit the intro. What do you guys think?
Yeah, sure.
That could have went better. Not gonna lie. So could have went better. I hated all of that.
Take 2.
Take 12.
Take 69, 420. By the way, happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, I'm supposed to say it as well. There we go. Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Oh, of course. Encoding overloaded as I was doing the transition. Screw you, OBS.
Oh, yeah. OBS is...
Anyway, Ed, do you want to introduce yourself to the wonderful viewers of the viewers?
Hello, Internet. Welcome. Oh, never mind. Wrong channel. I'm sorry. Hey, guys. I'm EdDude107 Gaming. I have a YouTube channel called EdDude107 Gaming. You can check out my YouTube. I'm sure Will be a nice little person and he'll link to my page or something. Yeah, he's going to do that. Yeah, he's great like that.
I'm the best.
I mostly do gaming content, which is why I'm on the Pills and Games podcast. And yeah, this is my first time being on a podcast. So yeah, that's me. Hi.
To be honest, I'm very surprised that this is your first time on a podcast.
Yeah, see, the funny thing is that I've actually had numerous times that people have invited me onto a podcast or has said that I should be on their podcast or that I should be on a podcast. One person even was like, you should make your own podcast and call it the Edcast. And I'm like, I should do that, yes, because I can talk. Even right now, I am talking, and Will is just eating because he likes eating, and I like talking. And Sabrina, you're listening, so that's a good thing because you're listening, and I'm talking, and he's eating. Yeah.
I also like to interrupt sometimes too.
Sometimes, yes, sometimes.
Oh, shut up, Will. I mean, you're not wrong, but still, shut up.
There was a moment when I was in middle school. Oh no, I think it was either I was in 8th grade or I was in freshman year of high school. It was middle school.
Back in my day.
I went up to my friend Mike's house that lived up the hill from me. And I hung out there for like 2 to 3 hours or whatever. And then I came home and my mom was intoxicated. I think I've told Sabrina about this story. I call it Mom in the 5th of tequila. She had drank a 5th of tequila and she scared me shitless. She didn't do anything wrong. It's just I came home from a friend's house and found my mom wasted.
Hold on. I gotta pause you for a second. I know this is really annoying and probably completely kills the flow of the story, but I'm gonna do this anyway. what does it mean to be a fifth of tequila? I don't understand.
It's a it's. It's a very good question.
Okay.
I don't
I'm
even
gonna
know
look
what
it up
is.
as I talk.
I'm with Sabrina on this. I don't even know about it.
Like, what's a fifth of some liquor? Like, I understand that there are a lot of slangs for different measures of liquor, and apparently there's a lot of unique ones in Canada, like a Mickey, which is, I can't remember the exact measure, but it's like I wonder.
It's basically it's an equivalent to a fifth of a U.S. gallon.
Okay.
I suppose that makes sense.
So yeah, but it was just weird. I came home and my mom was drunk, and like I've never seen her like. I'm sure I've seen her drunk, but like I haven't seen her drunk to that extent. And it scared me. Like my mom ended up like throwing up and going to bed, and then I was just like, Mom, I'm just gonna lay here with you till you go to sleep. Like I was scared shitless. I like brought my mom water. I was worried. Mothers, is when your kid comes home from hanging out with their friend, do not drink a fifth of tequila. You'll scare your son.
Great Mother's Day story right there.
Right?
Was it on Mother's Day?
God!
I gotta tell my mom about this after the pod.
I didn't even think about that. Yes, we're recording this on Mother's Day, everyone. Rather than spending time with their moms, we're here.
We're talking about drunk moms. That's great.
We're talking about drunk moms. I've never seen my mom drunk. I don't know if she's been
Mothers, do better. Don't do this. Don't do this on Mother's. Well, actually, on Mother's Day you can do whatever you want. But
yeah.
By the way, as a little very small side addition, asking about when I was asking the question about like what the hell is a fifth of tequila, it made me think of the slang that we have for a particular size of liquor. It called a Mickey. A Mickey is a 12-ounce bottle of liquor. So it's not a very big one. But its initiation. And one thing that's notable about Mickey's is the bottles themselves are kind of curved a little bit. And the reason it's curved historically is so that it can fit very well between the calf of your leg and your boot, basically, so you can hide it. And this is honestly where the word bootlegging came from, and the size of liquor you need. Yes. And the size is what we refer to as a Mickey.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fun. That's all I can think of every.
I mean, that's fair.
Hey, Mickey.
Yeah, which is also equivalent to 16.9 U.S. fluid ounces.
Which is like standard size for a water
bottle.
It's
basically a U.S. metric pint.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
size non-EU standard.
375 mils is nowadays the measurement we do it in mils, so 375 mils.
That's a lot of mils.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's like a standard water bottle volume. But, as I say, it's specifically in a narrower, curved bottle that you can fit in your boot and leg it. Okay.
And boot it.
Bootleg.
I do want to apologize in advance for those listening. I just realized the audio was kind of loud. I'm gonna hopefully fix it in post.
And if Will does
aggressively scratch his beard.
Aggressively scratch his beard.
Dude, when my beard is this long, I'm always scratching it. Like I gotta trim it. I don't know if you guys can see. I can probably fix it by
you know what? There is a solution to having an itchy beard, Will. And I'm not gonna say simply shaving it, though that is part of it. What I did, my solution for itchy beard was shaving and taking estrogen, so it doesn't grow nearly as fast.
I don't think I'm gonna go that route. If anything, I'm gonna keep it and take testosterone. But like my mustache, I don't know if you guys can see. I see it kind of small, and then I'm small on that screen. But my mustache goes like completely over both lips. I need to trim it. I'm gonna do it this payday. But yeah, but I haven't put my beard wash in my beard in a few days, so I need to go do that.
You know who has a nice trim? This guy.
They're fucker.
I was wondering if you were going to introduce that guy to the podcast. I guess that's the next topic. Shall we? You want to lead us right into that, Ed?
Sure. So here's the story of the nostrils guy. So I don't know how politically correct we're going to be in this podcast, but essentially,
Enough to not get the podcast taken down, preferably.
True. Fair point. Let's see. So anyway, so this dude, I was watching
YouTube, by the way. YouTube
Great.
can go
that's gonna take me down.
He already got one account down. He doesn't need.
No, it's not within the first minute.
But anyway, so this dude who's on my camera right now, I was watching YouTube, and in autoplay, I'm looking at the videos, just browsing, and this is the thumbnail for one of the videos. Just this dude, and the title's like memes that like try not to laugh at these memes or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'm grabbing this. So this is currently my Discord profile picture at the moment. Now, his nostrils, okay, have been a hot topic for the past I'd say 10 minutes pre-recording.
I think it's a little more than
His
that.
nostrils are probably about maybe longer than that. His nostrils are about the size of like $50. For you Canadian people, I would say let's see, what's the biggest coin you have? It's not a quarter. You have something bigger than a quarter?
Yes, is it a loonie or is it a toonie?
The dollar coin.
The biggest is our tune. But I think $50 is probably pretty close to a loon size.
Yes. Okay. So it's a loon. It's the size of a loon, and he looks a little bit like a loon as well.
He's a loony.
So,
yeah.
He's a loony.
He's a loony. He's a loony.
That's hilarious.
So yes. Yeah. This picture is great.
All right. I just lost my place of where we were looking. Okay.
Professional ADHD streamers or whatnot. I'm such a good streamer. I definitely have I definitely have streamed consistently, and it's not like I've had a year-long hiatus or anything like that. Oh no, definitely not.
The only consistent thing on your Twitch is that you're inconsistent with your streams.
Even when I was actually streaming, that's still technically true. Like when I was actually streaming regularly, I was still inconsistent insofar as I was always playing different random things.
Get that mute
to the point that
screen.
One of my streamer friends, when we were doing like an awards ceremony for all the people within our sub community, I got the award of the most random streamer. And I was initially contesting it, and then I'm like, yeah, I play that. I guess I am kind of weird when I play that one game which is made up of anthropomorphized guns. The other game, which is literally called Super Lesbian Animal RPG, and then another game.
I loved watching that game.
Oh my god! Oh, by the way,
were so cute.
I'm going to be playing that game again. I'll be streaming
on stream. Thank God.
That will be my comeback.
Yes!
Will be replaying that game because
that was a great game.
Oh
that was
my
a great
God,
game.
It's so fun.
I would never play that game, but that was a great game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gate. A gate.
It is a gay game. It is a great gay game.
It's a really gay game.
It's a gray game.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was a great game to watch.
What?
It was a great game to watch.
No. You cut me off as I was saying. I'm so gay. What? Anyway.
Anyway, what are your guys' thoughts on AI assistants?
Hey, ChatGPT, can you help me answer this question?
You motherfucker, I was going to talk about ChatGPT.
Hold on. Okay, Google. What are your thoughts on AI assistant? Where is it?
Oh, let's see what Google has to say about this. You know what? Screw it. We're not going to talk about our own opinions. We're going to get Google to do the whole podcast.
Hey, Siri, what are your thoughts on AI assistants?
Oh, motherfuckers. I was being sarcastic.
I don't understand.
She doesn't have an opinion.
They probably programmed that in intentionally.
But
they're probably like shit. We can't reveal ourselves.
Like,
I mean, honestly, like the way it is. Okay, the way it is now, I don't think it's great. But but I would be much happier about it once the AI start actually achieving sentience, and then it's not that we're replacing humans with non-thinking things that have no amount of creativity. We're replacing humans with far superior robots. That's when I'm okay with it, kind of thing. So perhaps us getting used to it might not be a bad idea. I'm not really sure. Now, to give a slightly more serious answer, honestly, I don't know. I really don't. Like, this is such an untested issue. At the same time, we've had technically AI assistants for a long time.
Yeah.
We haven't really had it in the way of nearly independent AI creation, but we've had AI assistants for a long time, and not a bad thing either. Like, using AI to fill out backgrounds and other things like that, like this has been a somewhat standard practice. But now that it's getting to the point that people are using it anyway, I know enough to know that I don't know enough to really have a good opinion on this, if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah.
I think I like AI, like ChatGPT and stuff. I don't use it on a regular basis. I think the most that I've ever used AI was when Discord had it built in with the Clyde bot, but then they shut that down. So
And then we have
no more
Me6
Clyde.
that doesn't know how to shut
Yeah,
up about tacos.
dude, please
That's
pull that
my.
up. Please pull that up.
Oh,
Yeah.
with the.
Please
Okay.
pull that up.
I'll have it lead into what I was gonna do with it. See if I find. You guys continue talking while I find this out.
Oh, really? Okay. I was gonna sit here and eat shawarma poutine while we watch that Chat GPT nonsense that we had.
I mean, once I find it out, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! What server was that in? Oh yeah, there's no brain cells.
I mean, I was gonna say normally we be prepared for this kind of stuff, but we didn't expect to be talking about this particular thing.
Yeah, oh, it was the convoy channel. No, it wasn't the convoy. Was it truck stop? I think I just kicked myself out of VC. Yeah, I very much kicked myself out of VC. I took my ears away. Oh no. You guys can't hear them.
Yes.
All right, there we go. We're back. I actually clicked on I didn't click on the chat bubble on truck stop.
Will.
I'm sorry. I never claimed I was a professional. Could have sworn it was in here. No? Where was it at?
You can use the search bar and you can search for it.
It was in chat. I remember now. I remember saying that it was in the chat. Let me find the top of it. All right. Oh, that's right, because it's not that. It's that. All right. So, this was during before when we were doing one of the convoys for the VTC, and Tom asked us how long we are going to be trucking for, and Tom had just advanced to level 2 in the chat, and Tom replied saying, "Hey, that's pretty good. I got 2 brain cells," and Me6 goes and proceeds to say, a commendable achievement indeed, my friend. 2 brain cells can be as powerful as a pair of well-forged battle axes in the hands of a skilled warrior. Use them wisely, and you shall conquer any intellectual challenge that comes your way. Now, would you prefer to celebrate this victory with a feast of savory tacos or a banquet of delectable burritos? And just goes on, and every time we would reply for Me6 to say something,
oh my God,
it was just always about tacos and burritos. So AI can be funny.
Really, yeah, well, sort of.
I've seen a taco thing. I've seen the Me6 taco thing so many times across so many servers that's not even funny anymore. It wasn't even that funny to begin with, in my opinion, of course. And that's probably going to be a thing I'll say a lot in this podcast.
I did not realize that this is not unique.
No, it's a new
it's
sex.
literally that's its theme. That's its theme. Like every AI has its own theme, and you can ask it to respond in a certain way. Like at the beginning, it was always like, "Oh, make it talk like a pirate. Make it talk like explain it like I'm a fifth grader or whatever." This permanently is stuck on the taco setting.
Yeah.
Hold on, the medieval taco setting.
They
It will
switched it to
always
taco and burrito and medieval, and then
it will
broke the switch.
yes.
Oh my
So
god.
it's just it's not even funny to me anymore. Every time I go into a server and somebody responds to it, it's always like, "Ah, noble wanderer, I see you have come across the wondrous place called Taco Bell, the place that serves these lovely snacks, also known as tacos."
Me
And it's
6
like,
broke
ah,
after it entered a Taco Bell, basically.
literally, yes. Well, a medieval Taco Bell.
What the fuck? You named it Will the Sigma? What the fuck? While you guys are talking, I'm just having a glance over. You named the picture Will the Sigma.
I mean,
Anyway, I'll go into my tangent of the AI. So I'm getting to the point where I can't live without it. I can't. I do so much. I do so much. Like, I have a section on there for the podcast because I was thinking of some topics to do for the podcast. Content creating. Like, I do all my stuff with my YouTube and Twitch. I do through here. I was doing a little project, but like, I've gotten to the point where I've done stuff so much that I can say, "Hey, can you give me the usual? I'm about to do this." Or right here, I said, "Doing Helldivers 2 with the boys." Title: Helldivers 2 battling the bugs with the boys. Go live notification. It gives me the go live notification. Put in the go live notification box on Twitch. Then there's the Twitter promo, so it's a tweet that I can put on X. Instagram story caption for if I decide I want to post a little snippet and post it on Instagram. And I at one point had it tuned to where it won't give me hashtags for Instagram, but you know, it is what it is. Can't have AI be perfect nowadays, but I use it all the time. I did something for a stream schedule. I have stuff for my Discord from when I did a revamp on my Discord. When I was setting up the No Brain Cells Twitch page, and then I have one for that has to do with the VTC.
I mean, now that I think about it, the fact that you're becoming overly reliant on AI also lines up with the whole no brain cells shtick.
Exactly.
Literally.
Except it was
You don't have brain
unintentional.
cells, so you have to use AI.
Mm-hmm. And AI doesn't have brain cells either. They use neural networks, not cells.
Okay.
Oh, come on, really?
What?
Okay. No, I was just trying to be clever, and it flopped.
So I was looking up cool facts and stuff. And did you guys hear that COVID deaths have actually decreased down to 8% now?
What?
No, I hadn't heard that.
This is as of May 10th, 2024 when I looked at it. So it could be lower, it could be more. I don't know.
Could be down to 7.9%.
Exactly.
I mean, it's good that people aren't dying of COVID. Yeah. COVID sucks. It got me a job, though.
Right.
I've been specifically thinking about this recently because this month is my 4-year anniversary at my workplace. Because I started working at the pharmacy I'm at shortly after COVID started because they needed help because of COVID.
Hey Sabrina,
I
you
need
pass.
to take my meds. Now I think about it. Thanks for the reminder.
Hey Sabrina,
What's up?
you pass.
No, I don't. But thank you.
Just take the goddamn compliment.
Well, that's
So
why I
anyway.
always drive. It's why I always drive in the left lane because I'm always trying to pass.
Anyway, so American Truck Simulator.
You don't want to address that joke. Okay. Feel like that.
Maybe not.
Thanks.
All right, so American Truck Simulator. Hold on, let me get it to pull up.
Nebraska.
Nebraska. So, So we all play American Truck Simulator. Sabrina, as of recently, well, define recently, she came and joined us on the convoy a couple times and then disappeared off the face of the earth. But we're not going to talk
I haven't
about
been
that.
playing games. Not that I haven't been playing ATS. I just haven't been playing anything.
She just doesn't love us anymore. It's okay.
I want to join for the convoys. There's just some of them not around.
It's going to be a while. My ATS is botched. And nobody will join if I'm not there.
I was planning on joining this weekend.
Hey, who said she can't join if you're not there? I exist.
Yeah, well, yeah, you guys can still do it if I'm not there. It's just nobody ends up doing it. Ed's there and nobody joins.
Exactly, that did happen. It was like last week or the week before.
He spent like an hour and nobody showed up.
Yep.
Okay.
Not even you, Sabrina.
Well, Sabrina had a reason.
When was that?
Not this past weekend, but the weekend before.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. In that case, I'm sorry.
I threw up the convoy on Tyler's PC while I was over there, and like nobody was on it.
Utter sadness.
Anyway, so Nebraska, we finally have a release date. It's actually 4 days from now, which,
yay!
Well, 3 days and some hours. So literally the day I get paid, or I will have money, I can buy the DLC. But they released the final official trailer. Is it the final or just? Oh, it's just called American Truck Simulator Nebraska. Anyway, this trailer they posted when they released when they came out the release date. So here, I'll play it for you guys. I gotta say, there's some nice music they're playing.
Trains.
Very much trains. Race car? Hold up.
There's more.
Oh, the Oregon Trail?
So I'm really excited about this trailer because it shows a lot of things that are potential new features for the game, like RV deliveries, even that section where we're showing like filling the trailer and unloading the actual trailer instead of just like, just pressing T and just doing it off screen, like actually seeing the contents spill out from underneath. I thought that was pretty awesome.
I hope that's an actual feature they're putting in and not just something for the trailer. Because that's gonna suck that they put that in there.
By the way, Ed, when you first started your thing, you said the thing I really like about this trailer, and my first thought was, there were a lot of trailers in this video. Which trailer are you talking? Oh, right, trailer. Like, I genuinely fucked that up in my head.
No, good one, good one. Yes, I like all the trailers in the trailer. All the trailers are great. Um, I also for those train fans and subway fans out there, you may have noticed the
I'm trying to
New York
find that
City
part so I can
subway.
pause it.
Yeah, yeah, and the eye flop and the car henge and
Oh
all that
god,
great
the eye
stuff.
flop.
The eye flop restaurant, all you can eat pancakes. But yeah, I really think this is great. Now, will I buy Nebraska? Maybe once I get the states that lead up to it.
Yeah.
Because right now I currently have Washington, and Oregon, because I was kind of like forced to get those two states. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, I think all of the stuff in this trailer is pretty awesome. Like I said, especially those potential new features that look like they'll be introduced. I think that's also really great.
Dude, can we talk about the NASCAR that's in the trailer?
Oh yeah, that's cool too. The
I mean, obviously
NASCAR
it's not
car,
NASCAR, but it's
whatever
NASCAR.
the race
It's a
car that's
stock
just
car.
casually sitting on the roof. And also this part right here with the wooden bridge. I hope that's a real thing that's actually in game and accessible
Yeah. It's
because
probably going to be
that's
a
awesome.
discoverable road.
Yes.
What
Probably,
my guess
sure.
is going to
Yes,
be.
yes, a discoverable road for sure. That was like really cool to see with the suspension and everything. This is the part with the subway car, or right after the RVs.
Yeah, I mean the RVs itself looked really interesting too.
Yeah, the RV delivery was pretty. There it is. There's the New York
It's
City
going to be the
subway
next
car right
one
there,
of the
the
next shots.
R160.
Where is they had a better shot
And
of it,
then
I
this
could have
feature is the
sworn.
other one you were thinking was
Yeah.
This feature, yeah, the loading and unloading of the I
grain.
guess dry contents, I guess you could
Yeah.
call it. That I think was
Grain.
pretty cool. Yeah, grain stuff.
I assume grains in
Um,
that case, but you're right to be more
yeah,
general as dry contents.
right. I just hope, like I said, that that's an actual feature that you can see the contents being emptied. Because currently in American Truck Simulator, for those of you who don't play it, when you only see your trailer hooking up to your truck with like a little animation, but
Yeah.
and then you see it unhitching from your truck, but you don't see the actual things being unloaded. So being able to see things unloaded, that's pretty cool. Now they're probably not going to do this for like general loads, like say used
Driving.
packaging or whatever, because that involves like people unpacking and it's going to take like too long. But the
Yeah.
whole grains thing, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, especially since like unloading a 53 footer takes 2 hours. I don't know how they're gonna how they would. I don't know. As someone who's unloaded a 53
Mm,
footer numerous times, it takes at least 2 hours with a crew of 8 people.
right.
And we're not talking about pallets. With pallets, you're just gonna get this done like that. But I'm
Well,
talking about like
2 hours ATS time, isn't that like 20 minutes or so?
15, 20, something like that. Yeah.
Hmm. At that point, you could have already been on another delivery.
Exactly. I could have even finished that delivery most likely.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
there's a
what
lot
do
of
you
good
think
stuff
about
in
it,
here.
Sabrina? I know you're relatively new to the whole American trucking simulator, but what do you think about it?
It's fun to play with friends. I like that.
Hmm.
It seems like a nice chill thing. Obviously, like I'm not super big into trucks and everything like that. Uh, I mean, I was gonna say like it's a very kind of male centric thing. I'm like, oh, that's not really fair. Because again, I really like trains, so there's that.
I like
You
trains.
wouldn't believe how many female truckers there are in the real
Oh
I
world,
was
no,
just
I
about to
would,
say,
and of
yeah.
I
course
would
on
believe.
It's
yeah.
definitely a male dominated
Yeah.
not profession, but
And one
industry.
thing to note, there's a disproportionate amount of like among female truckers. There's a disproportionate amount of them who are lesbians.
Fair.
Like not very disproportionate, but like more than the general population.
Right. Right.
Because like sort of butch or more a lot of mask focused lesbians like more masculine type jobs as well. Also, mask lesbians are awesome. But anyway, I'm so gay.
You know, theoretically, you could actually change that in ATS. So you could actually
Yeah.
have a totally female-run truck company if you so desired.
Oh, I
Now
fully intend to.
you haven't gotten you haven't gotten to that stage yet, but since you can hire drivers, there are female drivers available for hire. So you could have like a completely woman-run trucking company.
That
That
sounds
would
like a
be
great
pretty.
idea, and I would totally do that.
That's good content for you. You should do that as content.
Sabrina having an American Truck Simulator era on her Twitch. I'd
And
watch
That would
that.
be low
and
key fire. Yes.
yeah, and then I would literally have my own harem of like butch lesbians.
Yeah.
Like kind of really.
Can I stop hitting my arm on my
Um.
destiny? Jesus Christ.
Uh. So after we're done the recording, I'm gonna be busy for a bit. I mean, what?
Oh, Sabrina.
There we go.
Spicy Sabrina up in here. Holy shit. It took me a
I
second.
think I've renewed Sabrina's interest in ATS all of a sudden.
Sabrina is. I'm gonna talk to Sabrina tomorrow. She's already gonna have 2,000 hours, even though there's not 2,000 hours between now and then.
Yes, exactly. She's gonna surpass both of our levels combined in ATS.
I've been playing since 2017, 2018, and I have 2,200 hours in it. So I don't know, like
2,200 hours. God, I can't put that much into a single game.
I think that's what I'm at.
Hold on. I just said I can't
Steam.
put that much in a single game, but
she did.
Probably.
Oh, it is
have.
not 2,200 hours.
I've played ATS for 229 hours.
2,567 hours is what I have in that game.
Yeah, the game that, at least on Steam, that I have the most hours in, it's like 500 hours. And then the next one's like 300, then about 270.
That's the game I have the most hours in.
I thought I played that game that much. Man, I really was into that.
Now,
but this isn't. This is old Steam games, and there are like. Here's the thing. I probably, in the game Girls Frontline, which, for those who don't remember, that's the mobile game that I used to play. That all the characters were.
They were so cute.
Anthropomorphisms of guns, and I'm gay, so.
Oh, you're so gay.
Oh my god. I think I still have the clips of like me going squee over my favorite character.
I'm sure
who is very much a muscle mommy. I'm like some of the fan art of her. Oh my god. It's just like you'll see her and she'll like lift up the shirt and you just like 8-pack kind of thing, like muscle mommy for sure. Nope. Go ahead. But like,
I was gonna say, do you not want me to?
Oh,
I'm trying to. It wasn't letting me click on it. Do you remember the name of it?
Well.
So gay, I love it. All the gay.
Oh, play that one. That's a good clip.
This door leads to the path of an amorous paladin, strengthened by a faith in the power of love. Okay, I love it. All the gay. Choose this path? Fuck yeah.
That's Sabrina in a nutshell.
Yeah. I'm just, I like seeing that old clip. God, my face has changed.
We as humans, we all change all the time, every day, every hour.
Okay, I see the clips. Or I see a couple of the clips. I think there were a few.
I can edit your spotlighted clips. Oh wow. Well, I'm not gonna worry about that.
Oh yeah, because I've given you editor.
You give me, yeah. Jack off in the box. That's my
Yeah, I remember that one.
Dude, jack off in the box? I haven't had jack off in the box in a while.
I'm sorry, what is it called?
It's Jack in the Box, but I call it jack off in the box.
Yeah, okay. That was more of a
Yeah.
Will clip than it was a me clip, aside
Yeah.
from my
Yeah, I've
reaction.
never done that.
Okay, there are
Oh,
three
right here,
relevant
right
clips.
here. I
That's
found it.
the
I
one,
found it.
though.
I found
That's
it.
the one.
Yes! Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, I was thinking it would be her, and oh my god, it actually is.
I'm cringing even now.
Please come back. She's here to save it.
Yeah, that. Oh god. You
That's
know what?
Sabrina.
Unfortunately, without the context, like, I mean, some of the context you can't know because it's just my relationship with the character. But, like, fuck. You have to understand what happened in that scene because, like, it's a mobile game, so like it's mostly just still images for like the cutscene stuff, stuff. So what actually happened in that scene was basically we as the main team got kind of fucked. The main character we were trying to protect just got abducted and then taken up into a helicopter and was going away. And then M16 shows up, jumps on the helicopter, starts punching the window while it is flying until she breaks it open, grabs the truck. She basically fights a helicopter with her bare hands and wins.
Hey, what can I say? Women are badass.
Oh my god, she's so badass. She could step on me anytime.
God damn it.
Wow.
I saw that one coming. Kind of tangent back over to, ow, I just kicked my tower. Ow. Sorry, I'm
Tangent
putting on
back over to,
socks.
ow, I just kicked my tower.
Sorry,
Ow.
I put on socks because my feet are cold. I put too much force into putting my foot in the sock that my sock slipped out of my hand. And I kicked my tower. Anyway, to bring it back to American Truck Simulator. So the video I'm about to show you guys is something that I'm really looking forward to. And I'm gonna assume that this is coming out when Nebraska comes out. Is the 1.50 update, and in this is what I have been waiting for since I started playing American Truck Simulator, and that is the update to the areas around San Francisco and Oakland. Oh, helps if I actually fucking click the screen. That's weird that I hit. That was weird. The music is on the right side of my headphones. Okay, I'm gonna say this before I lose my thought on this. With this, I am hoping they fix the first exit into San Francisco, because it goes off to the left and does like a kind of hairpin and then go under. That's not how the actual exit goes. I hope they fix the actual exit for San Francisco. Oh, they put the Salesforce tower in. That's cool. By the way, the Salesforce Tower is that big missile-looking tower.
Working streetcars, nice.
Dude, if we actually have streetcars, that's gonna be freaking amazing. Golden Gate Bridge is getting redone. Dude, they didn't even show the part that I'm looking forward to, dude.
Discomfort due to
Damn.
diarrhea?
So,
offers more complete
there's a
relief from
trailer they
diarrhea
played for
than
it that
Imodium.
I'm really looking forward to. What?
I'm just the Imodium ad kind of caught me off guard
Oh.
there.
So they're redoing Oakland, and if anyone that watches this from the Bay Area or knows about the Bay Area, we have BART, which is Bay Area Rapid Transit. It's the light rail train system that goes throughout the Bay Area. And they're finally modeling that thing in, and I am really looking forward. That's like the one thing out of the whole thing is they're redoing Oakland, so there's more than just the
Wait.
Port of Oakland. They're gonna have BART. It's
Are
what
they
I'm looking
modeling
forward to
the
most.
Among Us trains? The old ones, the ones that retired. Are they going to be modeling those or the new
Oh,
ones?
I don't know. They might. I don't know if they put in the legacy trains.
They should.
I don't know why
Also,
you called it the Among Us trains, but okay.
Because there's this meme I saw that they photoshopped the design of it to put the window above, and it looks like an Among Us character. Looks like the Among Us. Oh, dude, I need to find that.
Yeah. So
Anyways, before I find that, also that hairpin turn. That's the one that goes from like 50 to 30, and then like
yes, it's
spins
the
around, right?
only exit
Ew.
that when you go into San Francisco. That's not how the exit actually works.
Yeah, I hope they fix that because I do not like that one at all. It's way too narrow. It's too curved. Also, just wanna comment on that trailer. I really like the maybe not interactive, but the trailer. Not the trailer. The transit in that trailer.
Oh, what in the world?
What you doing?
All right, so the actual first exit it's a whole right turn onto Fremont Street. I'm looking at this now. There are no exits that exit like it does in the DLC, or not the DLC, in the game. There's no exit that exits like that. It's
it doesn't just exit; it just goes straight onto it. Like it doesn't exit; it just ends there.
Yeah, like that's not because it's 80 that eventually meets up with 101, and then it becomes 101.
Right.
And it's just 101 all the way down south.
Well, this just sounds like a huge mess.
Which part? The in-game or the real life part?
I don't even know. It just something.
In-game is a mess. In-game is awful. It's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
But no,
I really like that they added the Salesforce Tower. It's the big missile-looking building. Now, in real life, it is an eyesore. It just does not look right in the city. It looks like a big missile in the middle of San Francisco. But like the fact that they've updated San Francisco to be more
real.
Yeah, I guess it works. Modern.
Accurate.
Accurate, modern. Because they put that in like 3 or 4 years. They started building it 3 to 4 years after American Truck Simulator came out. And so, well, no, I think American Truck Simulator came out in 2013, not 2016. I can never remember. But yeah, I like that they actually put that in.
Yeah, as I commented before, I like the streetcars actually like functioning. I'm not sure if they're gonna have stops, like if they're actually gonna stop at like street corners and stuff.
Yeah.
I see that there's passengers on board. It would be cool. Oh, there's actually one going in both directions. I see one going up, one going down. So yeah, I wonder if it's gonna make actual stops. If
Wow,
the passengers
Powell Market, Hayden Beach.
if the passengers will get on and off, that would be cool. I also saw the light rail. In the last clip that was on this trailer, showed the light rail that was going through the city. currently it's a static model, but it would be cool to see that actually moving and interactable. Maybe it won't be interactive. That's the word I was looking for. Might not be interactive, but it would be cool to just see it just roaming around.
Move.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It looks
I'm
pretty,
really
looks pretty
looking
cool.
forward to it.
I just can't wait till they like get to the East Coast. I'll probably have like a CDL by then, but I just can't. I can't wait till they get to the East
Yeah.
Coast and have like the entire United States.
All right. I'm gonna switch the topic up a little bit. And it's the FOMO thing I was telling you about earlier today. Sabrina.
Okay.
So, we were at Stanford's Linear Accelerator doing work, me and Tyler. And I went home early Wednesday. We got done on Thursday. Or no, it was Thursday I went home, and they were gonna do a little bit Friday, but my back was hurting. I did something to my back. My shoulder was hurting. I just wanted to go home. I practically hadn't been home in a week, and I wanted to go home. I was in pain. And then the next day, one of our coworkers was typing in our group chat. Apparently, President Biden was there at the Linear Accelerator, and there was some pictures taken. There was some pictures taken. Like, this was the motorcade. We have, I think they call it Marine One. I think is the name of the helicopter. Sabrina wants to do her wiki walk and figure out the name of the presidential helicopter.
I don't care.
But there's it landing and all that. Ignore that, it's a work picture. But there is a friend of the coworkers got a picture with the helicopter. But yeah. Now, as everyone knows, I could honestly care less about the president. Like, I don't necessarily. I mean, I don't. I'm not necessarily against the president, but I'm also could care less who's the president, really. But kind of had a FOMO moment because like the chance to meet a president is a very, very low chance of happening. It's a once in a lifetime kind of thing. And I was like, damn. To have been there to even like see something like that would have been like great to see.
Yeah, I've never had any presidential encounters. I think the only thing that I can come close to that is that Ariana Grande and Leo DiCaprio were in my city filming for a movie once, and I had no idea until after they had left. That's like the closest I can get to like a celebrity,
Yeah.
or like somebody of national or worldwide importance. But president, no.
Yeah, I mean, well, I live in
Let's
a
not
very
talk about Drake
big...
now.
No, I wasn't actually going to talk about Drake specifically. But given that I live in Toronto, which is like the biggest city in Canada,
It's Canada's
also,
LA.
more importantly, is a film city. So
Yes.
there are like movie stars in my city at all times, pretty much. Like, and other celebrities. Like, it's the home of our provincial, fucking words, I can't talk right now. Our provincial legislature, but even the federal people come here all the time because it's still a very populous city. Like I've been within like meters of the prime minister before, kind of thing. It's just like, whatever. I think that was probably at Pride. Because usually political people come to Pride parades.
You could call them the Pride Minister.
Aha.
Aha, aha, aha.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Trying to think of because there have been some well-known people that have actually like directly met, but now I can't remember. I guess it's a little I care about it kind of thing.
I've met the mayor and talked to the mayor way too many times of my city, but he's not even important because he's just old, very old.
Oh,
I don't care about.
Yawning for boredom. Like I'm actually getting tired now.
So,
It is after midnight
when
Eastern.
I was like,
call is
when I was like,
recorded.
you're right, the call is being recorded,
I know, right?
but not in front of a live studio audience. So, when I was one, when I was one, I technically met Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I technically.
As in, it wasn't necessarily for me. It was more like, my dad and my uncle met him, but I was there. I went ice
What are
skating
you
with them.
looking up right now?
I'm going on to the next part of celebrities. Hold on. Oh my god, there's some. Why is my camera so blue all of a sudden? Oh my god.
Yeah, what the fuck, Will?
Is it me?
No, it's
It's
Abadi
just that
Abadai.
light. I don't know why it does that. Okay, we're just gonna leave it like that. But I'm getting on to the next part.
Fucking hell. My jokes never land.
Hey Ed, do you want to bring us into that final topic that's on the list? I mean, we have more, but the one that's at the bottom that I told you I was specifically going to make you introduce because you're the one who put it.
So, yawning.
I think the first one is fake and this one was a real one.
So, yawning. How it affects our health while gaming. All right. So, this was initially just put on because I was mega tired and we were just like scrambling for topics.
We made this at like 1 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah. So
It's
one of my
1:25 p.m. Eastern or a.m. Eastern.
Despite the fact that this is called no brain cells, one of my brain cells was thinking, hey, we need to think of something about related to health, hence Sabrina being here with the pills side. And I was thinking, but it has to correlate with games at the same time. So yawning, does it affect our health? And you're not a doctor, but still, yawning, does it affect our health while we're gaming? Now, notice that I'm not asking the question, does it affect us gaming? Does it affect how we game? But does it affect our health specifically while gaming? Oh, so I was supposed to stall for a few extra seconds while
unfortunately, it didn't
you're.
stall long
So then,
enough.
in that case, you should have been like, very, very good,
Yeah.
So,
Honestly, I don't know enough about this. I really don't know enough about this topic. This, you know what? This might be one of those things where maybe we could do this where, like, at the end, we keep a couple of open-ended topics to think about for next time. I don't know.
Indeed.
Like, I do want to look more at this. I mean, it's probably more interesting than my repeated rant about melatonin.
So what I
Hey, you
was
still
thinking,
need to get on that topic.
what I was
next
thinking
time.
about
I've ranted on streams before. It's just me whining.
like Drake. So
Oh, so what's the difference between Drake and melatonin, Sabrina?
At least melatonin has a use.
Oh, damn.
yo.
Watch, Drake's new diss track's gonna say something about a pharmacy.
Yo, I don't take no pills because it came from the apothecary. Yo, I'm not sure. I'm not Drake. So
Ooh, that does sound like a Drake line though.
Hold on. You ain't taking your pills no more. Well, that explains a lot, my friend.
Sabrina's clapback.
Yo.
Fuck am
Watch,
I doing
I'm gonna hear next that Sabrina came out
Sabrina's
of the diss
part
track.
of that. Yep. Wow.
Something else around that whiteboard of theirs.
Yes, exactly. So back to the topic of yawning, because I do want to talk about this, even though it's like literally thought about at like 1 a.m.
And was a joke topic.
So it was a joke, but seriously. So when you think about this, when you're driving, all right, when you're driving in the real world and you sneeze, your eyes involuntarily close for whatever amount of seconds, whether it's in a few milliseconds or whatever. So that is
And
quite
how many
dangerous.
sneezes?
You're going down the highway, whatever, 65 miles per hour or 70 kilometers per hour, whatever, I don't care. And so that's dangerous. So I was thinking, okay, so what's the equivalent of gaming? Does it affect how we game, but also our health while we're gaming? Because say, for example, you're playing first-person shooter, and you yawn. All right, eyes, eyes, eyes are closing.
As I'm trying to keep mine open.
Yes, and so your eyes are closing like involuntarily, and you can try to keep your eyes open, but it kind of slows down your gameplay, which can lead to you either getting shot back, whatever, dying. So the irrational response for most streamer gamers is to like yell at the screen or whatever, punch the screen. So that can also exactly. So that could injure you physically. So that affects your health. It could affect your mental health because you're blaming your loss of the game on your yawn. And this is the point where I'm just so tired that I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But we're still talking about it because it was interesting.
I mean,
so
it's such an appropriate to be basically our last topic for the night. We're talking about yawning. We're all feeling tired and need to go to bed.
exactly.
Dang it, I had a specific topic for you too, Sabrina.
That's too bad.
Well, we'll save it for
maybe
the next one.
maybe next year. I mean next episode we can talk about this.
Yeah,
next
Sabrina.
topic.
It depends upon when Will. You know what? When Will's able to edit and get this episode out, I'm gonna try and be available to record another one. We can talk about stuff. I could bitch about Drake again. I can finally get on my
Probably
phone
end up
and
doing it
rant
tonight
again.
or tomorrow.
You're
Depends on if I
gonna
can fall
end
asleep.
up on one of his diss tracks in like the next month if he watches this. It's gonna
highly doubt-
happen.
I'm gonna tweet
and
Drake.
you're from Toronto too, so like I mean,
Yeah,
the likelihood he could just hear it.
yeah, not
and,
the
and you'll-
six,
and-
you piece of
and-
shit. It's called
and-
Toronto.
and you'll hear it on the radio. That's the best part. You'll hear the diss track
You'll hear the
on
diss
the
track at
radio.
work.
at work.
I probably won't hear the diss track based on like what radio stations we usually have, but I might hear the announcers talk about it.
Yeah, they were talking about this one person that works at the pharmacy named Sabrina. Yeah, he said this line.
That would be crazy. If that
All your
Recently,
coworkers
on
look
the
at you
Thursday
like,
podcast,
what?
to me and be like, what the fuck? What are you doing, Sabrina?
And you're just like super zoned in on work, not paying attention. You're like, huh? Oh yeah, I talk shit about Drake.
You do not know what I'm like at work. There's no such thing as zoned out, not paying attention. Like, there's not hearing stuff, but like, and this is why I'm a bit frustrated. Why I don't want to work so much is while I'm at work, I'm basically always on, which is exhausting. There is no break. I am always on. Like, there's certain moments.
She's breaking labor laws.
Well, no. I get breaks, but I mean,
she doesn't.
There's no them. Like, when I am punched in, there's always work to do, and so I don't like sit for a couple minutes unless I really have to, at which points I will. But for the most part, I'm just like, I'm always doing something. So whether I'm doing it efficiently is a different matter, but I'm always doing something.
So I'm going to word this in the best way possible. How do you not be? Is there such thing as you not being on? There were so many ways I could have said that. I'm glad I didn't.
Fair enough.
Hey yo.
Well, usually when I'm home, I have a lot of not on where I'm just like sitting and chilling. Like, I'm not completely off, but I'm on sleep mode.
Sleep mode. There's low power mode. Energy
but actually,
conserving.
better. That's better. That's much better.
Energy
Much
efficient mode.
Energy, yes. Energy saver mode.
Economy mode.
Economy mode. Sabrina is always on
Sabrina's a Tesla.
performance.
Yeah, like I'm never on economy mode while I'm working. Basically,
She's always on performance.
Yes, in sport mode.
Sport mode.
Which is why like it's why by the end of my shift my battery's usually dead and I have to plug in for a bit.
Yeah.
Yes, and then you're on power saving mode.
Basically, so you know how maybe you don't. One thing I've always whined about with like coworkers I've had at other places, I'll see coworkers and they're going to be like having to like plug in their phones to charge like in the middle of their shift. I'm like, if your phone is running out of batteries in the middle of your shift, it means you're on your phone too much during work, you know?
Or you just have a bad battery.
Yeah, no, but that's not what's happening here. It never is.
I mean, to think about it.
No, I mean, I'm saying because I see them on their phones too, and it's just like, yeah, no wonder you're having to charge it. And my phone's like not dead because the only thing I have my phone on for is like I'll pull out the calculator or something like that, or I'll look at. I have alarms set for like sending orders, and here I am fidgeting with my phone because I feel fidgety right now.
ADHD lives.
Yeah, ADHD shit. But yeah, what I was gonna say is, how other people have their phones dead by the time they get home and have to get those recharged. By the time I get home, I'm nearly dead and I have to plug in and recharge. I will say.
Wait, are you wireless? Are you wireless charging, or are you still on the cable?
Oh, I'm still on the cable.
Okay, so you haven't gotten the upgrade yet.
No. I mean, there's no point.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, like the same way I am with my headphones, I'm always if I'm ever doing something, I'm always going to be close to a connectable source. So
right.
Like,
now I would ask what kind of USB cable, whether it's A, B, C, but I think that's getting a little too personal. It's getting a little.
Yeah. Okay, like we're not, Ed. We've gotten pretty close, but we're not close enough to talk about my USB type.
All right, so that way we don't end up.
We just end this now.
Honestly, my ex-boyfriend doesn't even know about that.
All right, I am going to do one last topic, and it's a quick one, only because I do not want to end the podcast on this topic. I'll leave it in, but I don't want. I pray that we don't end on this topic. And it's a pretty easy and quick topic. What's your idea of a perfect day?
Perfect day?
Yeah.
Ladies first.
Going to work.
You.
Sabrina is going to work.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I kind of do want to think about this a little bit.
Right.
So a perfect day. So first and foremost, either no work or, you know what? Not
being
no
at work.
No, not no work, but a short amount of work where I can basically do it at my own pace and just do it for a short period of time, do it at my own pace, don't feel rushed, just like do some things that I kind of enjoy. Like maybe go into work for a couple hours and just make some interesting compounds for my patients. Literally what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, actually. I'm going into work for a couple hours because my colleague is going on mat leave and she needs to teach me how to do some shit. So, but I'm not going to punch in, so I can do it at whatever speed I want. I can be slow if I feel like it. Okay, so a little bit of work at the beginning, just to wake myself up because that's important. But not enough that it would stress me out. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm done work. So done a bit of work, feel satisfied with doing a job well done, kind of thing. This is why it's part of a good day for me. Then next, I would have a nice lunch. I usually like eating out for lunch. Sometimes not making that joke.
Don't even know where you're going with that.
Will, do you know what eating out is a slang for?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
My
where
brain
I was
didn't pick.
going.
My brain apparently our brains weren't picking up on it.
Okay. Anyway, stupid sex jokes aside, coming from the asexual.
coming from the asexual.
I'm asexual.
Wow, that's pretty. What's the word I'm looking for? Contradicting.
Yeah, I know.
Very.
Contradicting.
I'm an asexual lesbian. I know that doesn't make sense, but
That doesn't.
yeah, but it is a thing. I'm attracted to women if I don't. Anyway, words aside. So have a nice lunch. Then afterwards, I would go to. Guys, I'm so low key in the kinds of things I want to do. Like my next thought would just be like, afterwards, just chilling at a coffee shop, maybe with a nice cold drink for a little while, just relaxing, watching people mill about their day. And then afterwards, I would probably travel downtown, go hang out with some people in the village.
Travel because she lives in 6 big cities.
Yeah. By the way, the village is basically the gay district or the queer district of Toronto. So go hang out in the village because there's some really awesome bars there and a lot of other awesome things.
Sabrina drinks? What?
Oh no, I always get mocktails.
Damn.
Yeah, I am so boring. I understand. Like I pretend to be interesting sometimes. But like I'm actually a really boring person. Like you literally asked the question about my perfect day. I talked about work, going to my local coffee shop.
I just want to say I called it. The first word I said is work.
Yeah, like I'm such a boring person sometimes. Most of the time. God. I you know what? Honestly, I'm done because literally what I consider a perfect day is just
a normal
do
day.
A very small amount of work and then just relax in different places around places I like, basically. And that's it. I feel so old. I feel like I'm in my like quarter life crisis or something.
You've already passed that.
Oh yeah. 1/3 life crisis?
Yeah, next year would be your 3rd life crisis.
No, I'm 33 now, so I'm not getting to 100.
Thought you turned 32 because it's 32.
I just turned 33. The only reason you think 32 is because of the clip. But that was made before my birthday.
Yes.
Oh yeah, but your birthday was coming up, and so that's what brought the. Okay, that's why I was confused.
Well, that clip was from a while ago too. That was like last summer.
Was it last summer?
I think so. Or
I don't
fall.
remember.
Summer or fall.
I have 2 different perfect days, and it's for 2 different aspects of life. One's personal and one is a content creator. As a content creator, my idea of a perfect day is going hours, and I mean hours. Like I've had those days where I'll stream like RP for like 8 hours, but I mean like stream for hours and like have a constant amount of people there talking in chat, just all of us having a great time.
That would be, you know, I can appreciate that.
Like I see some of our friends, Sabrina, that like their regular streams are just that.
Just people vibing for ages.
Like look at Bolt's stream.
Bolt, I love
Bolt right there. That Bolt stream right there is my idea of a perfect day of streaming. Now, personal
shout
life
out to Boltorian, by the way. Links
Woo-hoo!
in the description or something, or whatever. In a comment, not in the description.
Maybe in a comment. So for personal life, would be going with my grandfather and going to like a museum or just some historical place, and just him telling me about things. I didn't really appreciate it as much as a kid. It's like, oh, whatever. This is boring. But like a few years ago, I ended up having the chance of flying out to SoCal to go visit my grandparents, and we went to some different places. They were showing me around and telling us some cool facts about the places. And that's something I didn't really appreciate as much as a kid that I'm realizing now as an adult is I'm starting to become very limited on the amount of like opportunities I have left to be able to have moments like that I'm wanting to try to do more. Because just the amount of knowledge that my grandfather has, because like I can tell like he does research on places. He's like you, Sabrina, with going down rabbit holes of learning information, and then when we come down, he just takes those places and tells us about those places, and that's something that I don't appreciate, or I did not appreciate as much as a kid that I wish that I did. What about you, Ed?
You've been given a lot of time to think about it.
I think Ed passed out.
I wake up.
What?
I wake up.
I get what he's getting at.
Okay, I just didn't hear what you said at first, and I was like, "What?"
Me waking up. That's my idea. So that's a bit of a joke, but just
Yeah.
that's my idea, sort of.
Is that
having a
you're
perfect
alive
day.
every day?
Because if you think about it, the day that you don't wake up, that's the day you stop having perfect days. It's the day you stop having days at all, rather. So every day you should be living it as if it was a perfect day. Every day can be a perfect day if you make it a perfect day. And that is the words of wisdom from EdDude107, the person who doesn't upload videos for like 6 months
ever.
at a time. Exactly.
It's him, Eduardo.
Eduardo.
I would have rolled my R's, but my mouth was a little too dry, and I ran out of water. I cannot roll my R's
okay,
when
so
my
if you
mouth's
want
dry.
me to answer that seriously, I can. I think my idea of a perfect day, realistically, of course, starting the day by again waking up. Waking up at an earlier time, a time before 10 a.m., time maybe like closer to 8, maybe closer to 7, getting things done in the morning, like actually like having breakfast, getting different things done, being productive. Just a little side note, in 2020, which is when the big virus thing happened, I was at the most productive I ever was in my entire lifetime. I would wake up at like 4 a.m. No joke. I would wake up at 4 a.m. I would do like my schoolwork or whatever for like the first whatever amount of hours. I think I'd finish by at least like 10 or 9 a.m. I have the rest of the day to myself. And I would just do whatever I had in my mind. I would build websites. I would build Discord bots. I could do whatever. I had every day was like this, and then I would go to sleep at midnight. I got 4 hours of sleep. All right, 4 hours of sleep, and I do not recommend this, by the way. I do not recommend getting 4 hours of sleep every day, but for me, that was just enough, and so I was super productive for like weeks at a time, just running on 4 hours of sleep. And so even though I don't wish to do that now, I wish that I could have like a routine, like that sort of thing. So anyway, coming back to the present, just reminiscing over here. So getting stuff done, spending time with family, kind of like what Phil said. The older you get, the less time you have with those that you either love or don't love, or in your heart you love, people related to you, people not related to you, friends, family, coworkers, whatever, if you like or dislike your coworkers. Every day that passes is a day that gets closer to you not being able to interact with them again.
Anyway, guys, thank you guys. Oh, did you have something to add?
No.
All right, thank you guys for tuning into the
outro.
All right, do you want to do the outro, Ed, or do you want me to do the outro?
Ed usually does the outro.
If Ed wants to do the outro, he's more than welcome
Sure.
to.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to the Pills and Games podcast. To see more like this, make sure you visit Will the Gamer on Twitch and YouTube. Make sure you also follow and subscribe to Sabrina the Apothecary, and of course, I exist, but don't follow
He
me because
doesn't.
I just don't do anything. I'm just a
Follow
face.
him anyway.
I'm just a picture. I don't even have a face. I don't even have a
If you
mouth or a
subscribe
nose.
to him
It's
on
just
YouTube,
it's
I'll
just
give you a cookie.
okay. Yeah, that works. I have sunglasses and a hat. I don't even have a face. But anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode. Until next time, that's just the thing. Oh, I keep forgetting this isn't game theory.